Can we find, can we beg, can we borrow or catch? But there's nothing to stop us from getting a thrill when we all close our eyes and imagine food, glorious food, hot sausage and mustard, while we're in the mood, whole jelly and custard, yeast pudding and saveloys. What next is the question? Rich gentlemen have it, boys, indigestion. Food, glorious food, we're anxious to try it. 3 banquets a day, our favorite diet. Just picture a great big steak, fried, roasted, or stewed. Oh, food, wonderful food, marvelous food, glorious food. Food, glorious food. What is there more handsome? Gold swallowed or chewed, still worth a king's ransom. What is it we dream about? What brings on a sigh? Piled peaches and cream about 6 feet high. Food, glorious food, eat right through the menu. Just loosen your bells, 2 inches and then you work up a new appetite in this interlude. Oh, food, once again food, fabulous food, glorious food. Food, glorious food, don't care what it looks like, burned, underdone, crude. Don't care what the cook's like, just thinking of growing fast. Our senses go reeling. One moment of knowing that full up feeling. Food, food, glorious food, what wonderful. That's all that we live for. Why should we be fated to do nothing but food on food? Magical food, wonderful food, marvelous food, fabulous food, beautiful food. Glorious
For what you are about to receive, may the Lord make you truly thankful. Amen.
Please, sir, I want some more.
What?
Please, sir, I want some more.
More?
Did you say you want more? him,
Snatch him,
hold him,
scold him,
bounce him, drown him, pick him up and bounce him.
wait! Before we put the lad to task, may I be so curious to ask his name? Oliver, Oliver, never before has a boy wanted more. Oliver, Oliver,
Won't ask for more when he knows what's in store.
there's a dark, thin, winding stairway without any banister, which will throw him down and feed him on cockroaches served in a canister. Oliver, Oliver, what will he do when he's turned black and blue? He will curse the day somebody named him Oliver. Oliver, Oliver, never before has a boy wanted more. Oliver, Oliver,
Won't ask for more when he knows what's in store.
there's a sooty chimney, long overdue for a sweeping out, which will push him up, and one day next year with the rats will come creeping out. Oliver, Oliver, what will he do in this terrible stew? He will rue the day somebody named him Oliver.
Oliver, Oliver, never before has a boy wanted more. Oliver, Oliver, pray some decorum restore, I implore.
Oliver, Oliver,
Lock him in gall and then put him on sale for the highest bid. Glad to be rid of Oliver.
Collect his belongings and bring him back to me when you've done. To bed, all of you! All of you!
Mark my words, Mrs. Corney, that boy was born to be hung. I've never been so shocked in all my days.
Hush, Mr. B, you've had quite a turn, and I fancy you might like a little drop of something special.
What is it?
Why? It's what I'm obliged to keep in the house to put in the dear infant's medicine when they're not well. And I'll not deceive you, Mr. B. It's Jean!
You're a humane woman, Mrs. Corney. It's nice to be appreciated, Mrs. Corney. These paupers in this parish, they don't appreciate me. Anti-parochial they are, ma'am. Anti-parochial. We've given away a matter of 20 loaves and cheese and a half this very afternoon, and still, them paupers is not contented.
Of course they're not. Why would they be, sweet Mr. Bumble?
Very sweet indeed.
Bless you.
Do you still keep a cat, ma'am?
Yes, and kittens too. I'm so fond of them you can hardly imagine. They're so happy, so cheerful, so frolicsome. They're quite companions for me.
Yes, and so very domestic.
And so very fond of their home, too. It's quite a pleasure, I'm sure.
Mrs. Corney, ma'am, I mean to say this, that any cat or animal that could live with you and not be fond of its home is an idiot and don't deserve to live in it.
Oh, Mr.
There's
Bumble!
no use disguising facts, ma'am, an idiot. I would drown it myself with pleasure.
Then you're a cruel man, Mr. Bumble. And a very hard-hearted man besides.
Hard-hearted, hard? Are you hard-hearted, Mrs. Corney?
Dear me, what a very curious serious question coming from a single man. What could you possibly want to know, Mr. Bumble? Mr. Bumble, I shall scream! You're a naughty bad man. If you think I can't be proper, prim and haughty, I can. And you'll pardon if I mention you must state your true intention.
Is there not another room here?
No!
If there were a bride and groom here, would there be?
Well, there might.
We shall see.
I shall scream. I shall scream. At the thought of what you're thinking, I shall scream.
You will wonder where that scream went when we come to an agreement. If my lovey-dove is chubby, could she love a chubby hubby?
I shall scream, Mr. Bumble. I shall scream, Bumble Wumble. I shall scream, scream, scream.
I brought the boy and his belongings, ma'am.
Well, I'd best be off to see what I can get for this young scoundrel.
Make sure you get a good price for Mr. Bumble.
One boy for sale. He's going cheap. Only 7 guineas, that or thereabouts. Small boy, rather pale from lack of sleep. Feed him gruel dinners, stop him getting stout. If I should say he wasn't very greedy, I could not, I'd be telling you a tale. One boy for sale. Come take a peep. Have you ever seen as nice a boy for sale? Liberal terms, Mr. Sowerberry. Liberal terms? £3.
Well, as a matter of fact, I was needing a boy.
Good. Then it's settled. 1 parochial apprentice. £3, please.
If you don't mind, cash upon liking, Mr. Bumble, cash upon liking. Mrs. Sowerberry!
Oh, what is it?
Stand up straight and pull that cap up off your eyes, boy.
here, I've told Mr. Bumble that we may consider taking in that boy to help with the shop.
Dear me. He's very small.
Yes, he's rather small, Mrs. Sowerberry, but he'll grow.
I dare say he will. On our victuals and our drink. They're a waste of time, these workhouse boys. They always cost more to keep than what they're worth. Still, you men always think you know best.
Yet there's an expression of melancholy on his face. It's quite interesting. He'd make a delightful coffin follower! I'm not talking about the regular coffin followers to 10 grown-ups, but only for children's practice. And it would be a very novel idea to have a follower in proportion, my sweet.
Yes, it is a possibility. Very well then, boy, what's your name?
Oliver. Oliver Twist, ma'am.
A singular name.
I, ma'am, in one of my own choosing. We name all our fondlings in alphabetical order. The last was an S. Swabble I named him. This was a T. Twist I named him.
An orphan then, Mr. Bumble.
Yes, Mrs. Sowerberry. This boy's mother came to us destitute, brings the poor child into the world, takes one look at him, and promptly dies without leaving so much as a forwarding address.
Very well then, Oliver Twist. Do you think you could look like that gentleman up there?
Maybe. Perhaps if I had a tall hat.
Never mind. Well, your tall hats and
The boy is quite right. These things must be done proper and correct. Get the boy a tall hat. Stand underneath that picture, boy.
Delightful!
Very becoming.
Yes, yes. For once, Henry, you might have had a decent idea. Can you keep that expression for a long time, boy? With a crowd watching you?
Yes, ma'am, I think so.
He's a born Undertaker's mute. I could see him in his black silk suit, following me on the funeral procession with his features fixed to a suitable expression. There'll be horses with tall black plumes to escort us to the family tombs, with mourners in all corners who've been taught to weep in tune. Then the coffin lined with satin, that's your funeral.
That's your funeral.
Large enough to wear your hat in, that's your funeral.
That's your funeral.
We're just here to glamorize you for that endless sleep.
You might just as well look fetching when you're 6 feet deep. At the wake, we'll drink a toddy to the body beautiful.
That's your funeral.
Not a funeral.
That's your funeral. If you're fond of overeating, that's your funeral.
That's your funeral.
Starve yourself by undereating, that's your funeral.
That's your funeral. Visualize the earth descending on you, clod by clod. You might just as well look fetching underneath the sod.
We will not reduce our prices, keep your vices usual. That's your funeral.
Not a funeral.
That's your funeral.
I don't think this song is funny.
Oh, that's your funeral.
That's your funeral.
There's the boy, now where's the money?
Oh, that's your funeral.
That's your funeral.
We don't harbor thoughts macabre, there's no need to frown. In the end, we'll either burn you up or nail you down.
We of coughs and wheezes and diseases called incurable. That's your funeral.
No one else's funeral.
That's your
funeral.
Very well then, that's your job. Junior coffin follower. Have you eaten yet?
No, ma'am, not since.
Charlotte! Charlotte! What? Bring in some of them cold bits we put out for the dog. It hasn't come in all day, so we can go without him. I dare say the boy ain't too dainty to eat him, are you, boy? Charlotte, this is the new boy. Give him to him. Charlotte, don't just stand there. Pull down the blinds. Henry, get to bed.
A superb idea the more I think about it. Follow in proportion!
Have you done?
Yes, ma'am.
Good. The dog's got to have it next. Now then, Oliver Twist, your bed's under the counter. You don't mind sleeping among the coffins, I suppose. But it doesn't matter much whether you do or you don't. You can't sleep nowhere else.
Love, does it fall from skies above? Is it underneath a willow tree that I've been dreaming of? Where is she who I close my eyes to see? Will I ever know that sweet hello that's meant for only me? Who can say where she may hide? Must I travel far and wide till I am beside the someone who I can mean something to? Where is love? Who can say where she may hide? Must I travel far and wide till I am beside the someone who I can mean something to? Where is love?
Charlotte, open the door, will you? Charlotte, open the door.
I will, directly, sir.
Are you the new boy?
Yes, sir.
How old are you?
11, sir.
Then I'll whoop you one when I get in there. Just see if I don't, you little workhouse brat.
Did you knock, sir?
I kicked.
Did you want a coffin, sir?
No, but you'll be wanting one before very long if you start cheeking your superiors. You don't know who I am, I suppose.
No, sir, I can't say as I do.
I'm Mr. Noah Claypole, and you're under me. So open the blinds, you ideal young scallywag.
Oh, Noah, I saved you a nice little piece of bacon from the master's breakfast. Oliver, pull up a chair for Mr. Noah, then take them bits and go into the corner and eat them. Make haste, 'cause they want you to mind the shop. Do you hear?
Do you hear, Workus?
Here's your bacon, Noah.
Nice and greasy, just how I like it. What are you staring at, Workus?
Oh, Lord, Noah, let the boy alone.
Let the boy alone? I'm giving him a change, you silly thing. Everybody's left him alone. His father left him alone. His mother left him alone. Everybody's left him alone except poor old kind old Noah.
I better go downstairs. Something's burning.
Workus, how's your mother?
You leave my mother out of it. She's dead.
What'd she die of, Workus? Shortage of
She's
breath?
just dead. She died of a broken heart.
Well, la-di-da, Workus. What's that you sniveling now?
Better not say anything more, see?
Better not say anything more, see? The cheek of it. The workhouse. Cheek of it. You see, Workus, can't be helped now, and I'm sure you couldn't help it then. I'm sure we all pity you very much. But you must know, your mother was a right down bad one.
What did you say?
And it's a good thing she got what she did. She'd be transported to Australia, or hung from a gibbet like it is not. Charlotte, missus! There's a new boy murdering me! Charlotte!
Oh, you ungrateful, murderous little villain! Quick, put him in here! Get the leads, quick! Noah, run and get help! Charlotte's water, quick! Oh my God, she's going off! Oh, Charlotte! We could have all been murdered in our beds! Water! I wanted a drink, you stupid girl! Oh, Charlotte wants to become of us!
I found the beetle.
Oh, Mr. Bumble! Oh, Mr. Bumble!
Where is this audacious young savage?
He's in there!
Oliver?
You let me out!
Do you recognize this here voice, Oliver?
Yes, I do.
And ain't you afraid of it? Ain't you a trembling while I speak?
No, I'm not.
Oh, the boy must be mad! No one in happy senses could venture to speak to you like that!
It's not madness, ma'am. It's meat.
What?
Meat, ma'am, meat. You've overfed the boy and raised an artificial soul in him unbecoming of his station in life.
Oh, dear me. This is what comes of being overgenerous.
If you'd kept the boy on gruel, ma'am, this would have never happened.
Oh, Henry! That boy, Oliver! You've no idea what he's been up to. We had to lock him up.
Help!
Who's in there? That coffer's not supposed to be occupied till tomorrow. That's reserved for a very special client.
You've been drinking.
Now you. What's your explanation, young scallywag?
He called my mother names.
Well, and what if he did, you little ungrateful wretch? She probably deserved what was said and worse.
She didn't.
She did!
It's a lie!
He's gone.
Who's gone? Oliver, he's just run off!
My 3 pounds of mine ran off after him!
Food, glorious food. Hot sausage and mustard. Why, we're in the mood. Cold jelly and custard.
What you staring at? Ain't you never seen a toff?
No, never.
That's all right. Don't worry about it. Hungry?
Starving.
Here, catch. Tired?
Yes, I've been walking for 7 days.
7 days. Running away from the beak, you must be.
The what?
Now, don't say you don't know what a beak is, me flashmate.
A beak is a bird's mouth.
My eyes. How green. A beak is a magistrate for your information. Or are you running away from then? Your old man?
No. I'm an orphan. I've come to London to seek my fortune.
Oh, you have? Have ya?
Yes.
Got any lodgings?
No.
Money?
Not a farthing. Do you live in London?
When I'm at home. I suppose you want some place to sleep tonight, don't you? Are you accommodated?
No, I don't think so.
Then accommodated you shall be, me young mate. There's a certain place I know. A spectacle old lady as lives there. What'll give you lodgings for nothing, and never ask for the change. That is, if any other gentleman she knows introduces you. And does she know me? I should say she does. Not off she don't, and some.
Who is the respectable old lady, then? Is she a charity lady?
Well, I wouldn't exactly say so. Not exactly. But if I introduce you, it's all right. On account of, I happen to be a particular favorite of Miss Fagin. That's her name, Miss Fagin. By the way, if I'm introducing you to Fagin, I better know who you're, old China.
My name is Oliver. Oliver Twist.
And my name's Jack Dawkins, better known among me more intimate friends as the Artful Dodger.
Pleased to meet you, Mr. Dawkins.
Come to think of it, I ain't got no intimate friends. Still, what's the difference? You're coming with me.
You're sure Miss Fagin won't mind?
Mind? Consider yourself at home. Consider yourself one of the family. We've taken you so strong. It's clear we're going to get along. Consider yourself well in. Consider yourself part of the furniture. There isn't a lot to spare. Who cares whatever we got, we share. If it's your chance to be, we should see some odder days. Empty lauder days, why grouse? Always a chance to meet somebody to foot the bill. Then the drinks are on the house. Consider yourself our mate. We don't want to have no fuss. For after some consideration we can say, consider yourself one of us. Consider yourself
At home?
Consider yourself
One of the family?
We've taken to you.
So strong.
It's clear we're going to get along.
Consider yourself
Well in.
Consider yourself
Part of the furniture.
there isn't a lot to spare. Who cares whatever we got, we share. Nobody tries to be la-di-da or uppity. There's a cup of tea for all. Only it's wise to be handy with a rolling pin when the landlord comes to call. Consider yourself our mate. We don't want to have no fuss.
For after some consideration we can state, consider yourself one of us.
Consider yourself at home. We've taken to you so strong. Consider yourself well in.
There isn't a lot to spare. If it's your chance to be, we should see some harder days. Empty larder days, why grouse? Always a chance we'll meet somebody to foot the bill.
then the drinks are on their house. Consider yourself our mate. We don't want to have no fuss, for after some consideration we can say, consider yourself one of us.
Consider yourself at home. We've taken to you so strong. Consider yourself well in. There isn't a lot to spare.
Nobody tries to be la-di-da or uppity. There's no uppity for all. Only twice to be handy with a rolling pin when the landlord comes to call. Consider yourself our mate. We don't want to have no fuss, for after some consideration we can state, consider yourself one of us. Some consideration we can state, consider yourself one of us. If it's your chance to be, we should see some harder days, empty larder days, why grouse? Always a chance to meet somebody to foot the bill, then the drinks are on the drinks are on the drinks are on the house. Consider yourself at home. Consider yourself one of the family. We've taken to you so strong. It's clear we're going to get along. Consider yourself well in. Consider yourself part of the furniture. There isn't a lot to spare. Who cares? Whatever we got, we share. If it's your chance to be, we should see some harder days, empty harder days. Why grouse? Always a chance to meet somebody to foot the bill. Then the drinks are on the house. Consider yourself our mate. We don't want to have no fuss, for after some consideration we can say, consider yourself. Consider yourself at home. Consider yourself one of the family. We've taken to you so strong. It's clear we're going to get along. Consider yourself well in. Consider yourself part of the furniture. There isn't a lot to spare. Who cares? Whatever we got, we share.
Fagin! Fagin!
What?
I've brought a new friend to see you. Oliver Twist.
Oh, ma'am.
I hope I shall have the honor of your intimate acquaintance. We're very glad to see you, Oliver. Very. Aren't we, my dears?
Oh, yeah. Mr. Twist has come to London to seek his fortune.
You've come to London to seek your fortune. We must see what we can do to help you. Are you hungry?
Starving.
Charlie, take off the sausages. Dodger, drop a chair near the fire for Oliver.
Here, Fagin. These sausages are moldy.
Shut up and drink your gin. Ah, you're, staring at the pocket handkerchiefs. There's quite a few of them, ain't there? We've just, hung them out for the wash. The wash, Oliver. That's all. That's all.
Is this a laundry then, ma'am?
Well, not exactly, my dear. I suppose a laundry would be a very nice thing indeed, but our line of business pays a little better. Don't it, my dears?
Not our. I'll say it does.
You see, Oliver, in this life, one thing counts. In the bank, large amounts. I'm afraid these don't grow on trees. You gotta pick a pocket or two. You gotta pick a pocket or two, boys. You gotta pick a pocket or two.
Large amounts don't grow on trees. You gotta pick a pocket or two.
Let's show Oliver how it's done, shall we, my dears? Why should we break our backs stupidly paying tax? Better get some untaxed income. Better pick a pocket or two. You gotta pick a pocket or two, boys. You gotta pick a pocket or two.
Why should we all break our backs? We have to pick a pocket or two.
Who said crime doesn't pay? Robin Hood, what a crook, gave away what he took. Charities fine, subscribe to mine. Get out and pick a pocket or two. You gotta pick a pocket or two, boys. You gotta pick a pocket or two.
Robin Hood was far too good. He had to pick a pocket or two.
My merry men! Take a tip from Bill Sykes. I can whip what he likes. I recall he started small. He had to pick a pocket or two. You got to pick a pocket or two, boys. You gotta pick a pocket or two.
We could be like old Bill Sykes if we pick a pocket or two.
Dear old gent passing by, something nice takes his eye. Everything's cleared, attack the rear, get in and pick a pocket or two. You gotta pick a pocket or two, boys. You gotta pick a pocket or two.
Have no fear, attack the rear, get in and pick a pocket or two.
When I see someone rich, both my thumbs start to itch, only to find some peace of mind. I have to pick a pocket or two. You gotta pick a pocket or two, boys. You gotta pick a pocket or two.
Just to find some peace of mind,
We have to pick a pocket or two.
Just to find some peace of mind,
We have to pick a pocket or two. Put them all back in the box. I said all of them. I said all of them. What a crook! I hope you've all been hard at work today, my dears.
Hard.
As nails.
What have you got for me, Dodger?
Couple of wallets.
Well lined, I hope.
Only the best.
Well, not as heavy as they might be, but very nicely made. Ingenious workman, ain't he, Oliver?
Did he make these himself?
Yeah, with his own lily white hands.
You be quiet, Charlie. And what have you got for me, my dear?
Nose rags.
Well, they're very nice ones. Yellow and green. But, you haven't embroidered the initials too well, though, Charlie, so they'll have to be picked out with a needle, won't they? You'll learn how to do that too, Oliver. Won't he, my dears? And you'll learn how to make wallets like Dodger and Charlie here. You'd like that very much, wouldn't you, my dear?
Oh, yes, Miss Fagin, if you'll teach me.
Certainly, my boy. No fee. Just do everything you see Dodger and Charlie do. Make them your models. Especially Dodger. He's got my right little, Bill Sykes.
Who's Bill Sykes, Miss Fagin?
All in good time, Oliver. All in good time. Now, can you see my silk handkerchief which is protruding from my pocket?
Yes, ma'am.
See if you can take it from me without my noticing, like you saw the others do. Rum-tum-tum, 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 skeet-a-lie-dee-rie-dee-tie, tee-da-ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-do. You gotta pick a pocket or two, boys. Is it gone?
Yes, ma'am, it's in my hand.
You gotta pick a pocket or two. I don't believe it. I never saw a sharper lad. Here's a shilling for you. I have to go to the bank. Now, bedtime, all of you, or I'll start singing again.
Oh, where shall I sleep, ma'am?
Here, my dear, by the warm. I'll get you a nightcap.
Yes, please.
We're, all out of cocoa. Have a drop of gin. All right, settle down. Dodger, take off your hat in bed. Yes, Oliver, you're, quite the gentleman now. You've got a home, a profession, a shilling on credit. If you go on this way, you will be the greatest man of all time. You got to pick a pocket or two, boys. Gotta pick a pocket or two. This late? People are trying to sleep around here. Where's the common decency? Give them a piece of my mind, I will. Bill! What a pleasure it is to see you. Can I help you? Bill, how did you get on? A silver menorah. Very nice, Bill. A spoon. Solid silver. Shame we haven't got... a knife and fork. They're very nice, Bill. Why, this is beautiful, Bill. That is not so beautiful. Why, a ring, Bill. Why, this is all so sudden. I'll see what I can get for it. Pearls. And you've washed them too, Bill.
Come on, Fagin. Hand it over.
What? Cash, Bill? Keep cash round here with all these young thieves running about. I wouldn't dare.
Fagin.
I've got to price the stuff first. Proper and correct. Tomorrow, Bill, usual place, 3 cripples. That's a promise, Bill.
It's better be.
You, my dear, you make it all worthwhile. Pearl, I've a special place for you with all my other special lady friends. Oh, Pearl, you'll like it here. Now, Pearl, you must meet Ruby. Ruby, this is Pearl. Pearl, this is Ruby. Now, Pearl, you must meet Crystal. Crystal, this is Pearl. Pearl, this is Crystal. Now, Pearl, you must meet my extra special lady friend, Tiara. One day, Tiara and I shall go out, and I shall wear my special choker. Oh, very nice. We shall go to the opera, and I shall use my beautiful opera glasses. I can look at all the rich people. And all the poor people. What, are you awake? Quick, I want every detail you saw.
I'm sorry, ma'am, I couldn't sleep.
Were you awake a quarter of an hour ago?
No.
10 minutes ago?
Not that I know of.
Be sure.
I'm sure.
All right. If you're sure, then I'm sure. Did you see any of those special things, my dear?
Yes, ma'am.
They're mine, Oliver. My private property. It's all I've got to live on in me old age. It's a terrible thing, Oliver. Old age.
Do you think I could get up now, ma'am?
Certainly, my dear, certainly. There's a basin of water over there. You can have a wash.
But I had a wash yesterday.
Well, today's your birthday wash. Plumbing and sperm. Nancy, come on then, Bet. Wake up, kids. The ladies are here.
Ladies, core, arc at 'em.
Well, we'll have less of that if you don't mind.
Yes, so is your gin then, Fagin?
All in moderation, my dear, all in moderation. Too much gin can be a dangerous thing for a pure young girl.
Oh, and what's wrong with a bit of danger then, Miss Fagin? After all, it's the only bit of excitement we have. And who would deny us those small pleasures? Small pleasures, who would deny us these? Not me. Gin toddies, large measures, no skimping if you please. I rough it, I love it, life is a game of chance. I never tire of it, leading this merry dance. If you don't mind having a go without things, it's a fine life. It's a fine life. Though it ain't all joy or pleasure outings, it's a fine life. It's a fine life. When you've got someone to love, you forget your cares and strife. Let the prudes look down us, let the wide world frown us. It's a fine, fine life. Ain't that right, Beth? Yeah, that's right, Nancy. Who cares if straight laces sneer at us in the streets? Fine has and fine graces don't have to sin to eat. We wander through London, who knows what we may find. There's pockets left undone on many a behind. If you don't mind taking it like it turns out, it's a fine life. It's a fine life. Keep the candle burning until it burns out. It's a fine life. It's a fine life. Though you sometimes do come by the occasional black eye, you can always cover one till he blacks the other one, but you don't dare cry. No flounces, no feathers, no pheasant fair belows. All winds and all weathers ain't good for fancy clothes. These trappings, these tatters, these we can just afford. What future matters? We've got a bed and board. If you don't mind having to deal with Fagin, it's a fine life. It's a fine life. Though disease rats threaten to bring the plague in, it's a fine life. It's a fine life. Though the grass is green and dense on the right side of the fence, and we take good care of it, that we get our share of it, and we don't mean pet. If you don't mind having a like or lump it, it's a fine life. It's a fine life. Though it ain't tea sipping and eating grumpy, it's a fine life. It's a fine life. Not for me, the happy home, happy husband, happy wife. Though it sometimes touches me, for the likes such as me, mine's a fine, fine life. Who's this then, Fagin?
Oh, ladies, I forgot. You must meet our new lodger, Master Oliver Twist, Esquire.
Charmed. Pleased to meet you, I'm sure.
Yeah, we're all ladies and gentlemen around here.
We're all cool living.
Oh, don't you take no notice of them, Oliver. Just because you've got some manners and they ain't, you wouldn't know quality if you saw it. None of ya. Dodger,
Yeah?
have you seen the way them quality gentlemen treats the ladies?
Of course I have.
Shall we show them how it's done?
Definitely.
Go on, Nancy, give us a free show.
So, how does it go then, Dodger? It's all bowing and hats off.
And don't let your petticoats dangle in the mud, my darling.
I'll go last.
No, I'll go last. I'd do anything for you, dear. Anything for you mean everything to me. I know that I'd go anywhere for your smile. Anywhere for your smile. Everywhere I'd see.
Would you climb a hill?
Anything.
Wear a daffodil?
Anything.
Leave me all your will?
Anything.
Even fight my bill?
What fisticuffs I'd risk. Everything for one kiss.
Mwah!
Everything, yes I'd do. Anything.
Anything!
Anything for you.
Go on, Nancy, give Oliver a go.
Here now, Oliver, you just copy what Dodger did, all right? And I'll help you out with the words. So it's, I do anything.
I do anything for you, dear. Anything for you mean everything to me. I know that I'd go anywhere for your smile. Anywhere for your smile. Everywhere I'd see.
Would you lace my shoe?
Anything,
Paint your face bright blue?
anything,
Catch a kangaroo?
anything.
Go to Timbuktu?
And back again, I'd risk everything for one kiss. Everything, yes, I do anything.
Anything?
Anything for you.
Would you rob a shop?
Anything.
Would you risk the drop?
Anything.
Though your eyes go boop
Anything.
when you come down plop.
And everything we risk, like a limb, to keep you in the swim. Yes, we do anything.
Anything?
Anything for you.
All right. The first thing you can do for me is get to work. Can't have you laying about here all day when there's rich pickings on them streets.
Oh, Fagin, we was gonna see the Fagin.
You'll be hanged yourself in time. Don't worry. Nancy, hadn't you better get back before Bill wakes up?
Yeah, you're right. Here now, you listen careful, Oliver. You just take care, all right? Ta-ta, you lot!
Bye, Nancy. Bye, Beth.
Don't get hung!
Oliver, you can go with Dodger. You've got to start somewhere, and believe me, you couldn't make a finer start. Good luck on your first job, my dear. I'll be waiting here for you when you get back. Dodger!
Line up, single file, and arms left, pick, right, pick.
You can go, but be back soon. You can go, but while you're working, this place I'm pacing round until you're home, safe and sound. Fare thee well, but be back soon. Who can tell where danger's lurking? Do not forget this tune. Be back soon.
How could we forget? How could we let our dear old Fagin worry? We love her so we'll come back home in oh such a great big hurry. It's her that pays the piper. It's us that pipes her tune. So long, farewell, pip pip cheerio. We'll be back soon.
You can go, but be back soon. You can go, but bring back plenty of pocket handkerchiefs. And you should be clever thieves. Whip it quick and be back soon. There's a sixpence here for 20. Ain't that a lovely tune? Be back soon.
Our pockets hold a watch of gold that chimes up on the hour. The crown jewels from the tower. We know the Bow Street runners, but they don't know this tune. So long, farewell, pip pip cheerio. We'll be back soon.
Cheerio, but be back soon. I don't know, somehow I'll miss ya. I love you, that's why I say cheerio, not goodbye. Don't be gone long, be back soon. Give me one long last look, bless you. Remember our old tune. Be back soon.
We must disappear, we'll be back here today. Perhaps tomorrow we'll miss you too.
It's sad but true that parting is such sweet sorrow.
And when we're in the distance, you'll hear this whisper tune. So long, farewell, pip pip, cheerio, we'll be back soon. We
Cheerio,
must
but
disappear,
be back
we'll
soon.
be back here
I don't know,
today.
somehow
Perhaps
I'll miss ya.
tomorrow we'll
I
miss
love
you
you,
too.
that's
It's
why
sad but
I
true
say
that parting is
cheerio,
such
not
sweet
goodbye.
sorrow.
Don't
And
be
when
gone
we're
long,
in the
back soon.
distance,
Give me
you'll
one
hear
long
this
last look,
whisper
bless you.
tune. So long,
Remember
farewell,
our old
pip pip, cheerio,
tune.
we'll be back soon. And when
when
we're in the distance, you'll hear this whisper tune. So long, farewell, pip pip, cheerio, we'll be back soon. So long, farewell, pip pip, cheerio, we'll be back soon.
Come on now, give it back. Stop that boy! My pocket's been picked! That's the boy!
Ladies and gentlemen, before we break for intermission, we do have one slight announcement before you go out there and enjoy our concession stand and use the restrooms. I'd like to introduce to you the president of the International Thespian Society, Mr. Frankie Maley.
Good afternoon, everyone. Afternoon, evening. I don't know what time it is outside. How's everyone doing? I hope everyone's enjoying the show. A round of applause for everyone who's put in such amazing effort, from cast, crew, orchestra, directors, and everyone else who helped us out along the way. So the International Thespian Society was around the Donovan for a while, dissolved, and now is back and better than ever. And this is the first year that we've actually been able to have the momentum to implement things. So one of the first things we wanted to do was give back to the community. Dottie's House is an organization based around Ocean County that provides emergency shelter to women who are currently in abusive situations and need a place to stay. Aside from that, they also provide services for resume building, offer programs to help their children stay in their education, and overall are an amazing organization that we've been so blessed to be able to work with so closely. We have reached a fundraising goal of over $1,000, which is an amazing accomplishment we were hoping to reach. And we've been collecting all weekend, and we're so thankful for the generosity from everyone who's come to see the show. We think it's a very important issue that we'd like to address, and I will be in the lobby dressed in a full suit to answer any questions you might have, and I thank you in advance for any donations you may be able to provide. Again, thank you so much for coming to the show, and I'll hopefully see all of you for Act 2.
Thank you, Frankie. Okay. As I said, this is Intermission. Please enjoy everything that's out there and be generous if you can to Dottie's House. We'll be back soon.